everyone, I'm Marianne Dodson, back with Ask Athens, where we get your opinions on the politics that affect you. This week we're talking about a sustainability fee, non-discrimination laws, and the scariest parts of this presidential election. Let's go hear what Athens has to say about it all. The Ohio University community is currently working to build a more sustainable campus by becoming carbon neutral. This week, a task force for the issue met and discussed the possibility of charging an optional fee to students in order to finance the effort. Do you think you or other students would pay a fee to help make the campus more sustainable?
I really don't think that people would pay it.
Sustainability is so important. OU has a lot of green efforts that I really appreciate.
I can't imagine that any of us broke college students really want to opt in to pay an optional fee, even if it is for something positive.
We already have so many fees we have to pay for school right now. We're taking loans and all this stuff.
I know that my parents and I would be comfortable paying it if it was just tacked on, but other people, if they're paying for it on school on their own.
We pay a lot for education. I would be more than willing to pay to make it more sustainable.
I mean, I'd be willing to pay for it. That's because I can afford it, but I don't know about anybody else.
Last week, 4 cities in Ohio were recognized for having exemplary anti-discrimination policies for LGBTQ people in Ohio. But the state as a whole does not have anti-discrimination laws for LGBTQ individuals. How would you feel about Ohio adopting a statewide policy, or do you think it should be left up to the individual cities?
I'd like to see Ohio adopt a policy like that, but I don't think it's very likely.
It would be easier to just have a standard that everyone has to follow, because I'm sure there's certain cities that would not be in favor of it.
Certain cities and companies should not get away with discriminating against people based on their sexual orientation or identity or any of that.
I think the whole state, the whole nation needs to protect all individuals.
Civil rights are determined on a state level, so I believe since it's LGBT, it's the rights of persons, it should be handled on the state level.
The 2016 election cycle has certainly been interesting. In light of Halloween being this weekend and the general election being under 2 weeks away, what do you think has been the spookiest part of this election?
I'd like to say Trump, because I think he's an idiot.
I think it's like the lack of explanations.
I'm scared of what our country's going to be like if Donald Trump is elected president.
A lot of people just feel that they don't have a candidate that they can get behind.
Realizing that we don't actually have a democracy.
There's been so much little explanation of policies.
Both candidates have participated in illegal activity. They get away with it, and also both candidates have a higher dislike rate than a like rate.
His rhetoric and the way he incites anger in people, I don't know, I'm just scared of all of that.
That's all Athens had to say for this week. We'll see you next time when we get more opinions on more politics. And in the meantime, check out our voter's guide at thenewpolitical.com, where we give you the lowdown on all the candidates on the Athens ballot. For The New Political, I'm Marianne Dodson.